clear thinking.
Anyway, Piggy, what's going on? The fuck do you want to talk about?
I wanted to fucking talk about Blitzball.
Why?
Oh no!
Why?
No, hold on.
Because you're excited about it?
Crucify me.
Because it sounds like he's so excited.
As someone who platinumed that game on PlayStation 4, Blitzball is not a necessity. I'd play it for probably 3 games, and then stop.
Yeah. Okay,
If I
thank you.
wanted to play it, I go play the fucking game itself.
Thank you. Piggy, I totally agree with that point of view.
Yeah, Dadoy.
I mean, because it really does feel like, if it already exists somewhere, like fucking go pop in your copy of FF10 and play it if you want.
And be disappointed there.
Yeah, exactly. Why do we have to? Because that's the thing is that, like, I think we learned this with Triple Triad, that, you know what, like, Final Fantasy players, like, they're like, oh yeah, Triple Triad.
Can I explain why? Because, well, it depends. Would they make Blitzball a one-player game where you're playing against NPCs, or would each person be controlled by a real person? Because that's the case, I think that'd be fun as fuck.
No, that's not going to happen, because the two options that they gave us from a development standpoint was what we had in 10, where you're controlling team by team, or a management style where
both of those things.
You're the Blitzball team manager.
No, this is the Blitzball I want, where it plays like FF10 with the whole stats. No, but that's dumb.
Yes, it is. That's exactly what all of us are saying.
I'm picturing a big orb like the ones we have under sea, except actually filled with water, and there's 5 people on each team, all controlled by actual people, and you're actually fighting against each other.
Fucking way!
Oh, honey.
No way.
She's right in that would be awesome.
I mean, don't get yes.
I mean, because I heard way back in the day, there were rumors, like when FF10 remake or remaster was first being rumored, they're like, oh, and they might put Blitzball online. Oh my God, I almost like lost my shit. I was so excited. I'm like, oh my God, I would love to play this with real people. That would be fun as fucking fuck.
Here's the problem, because you're thinking of it like in the abstract, okay?
Yeah.
First of all, it's Final Fantasy XIV, so there's no actual reward for doing it. Therefore, there's a whole 6 people in the entire game who actually play, so your queues would be like 3 hours long for a single fucking game.
Your rewards get to be that you change the color of your Blitzball. Oh boy!
Oh, good.
It can be the color of the Abes.
Do I get a Blitzball minion?
No.
Oh.
Because fuck you.
I want to be a Blitzball.
Because that's
when you grow up.
Actual quote from Final Fantasy X.
Yes, it is.
The thing is that like if we're just getting fucking Blitzball Manager Simulator 2017,
no. If it's just a one-player Blitzball, I will never play it.
That's fucking
FFBBL.
Oh my God!
Get to it, Escalia.
No, we're gonna get Fantasy Blitzball.
That's exactly what it's gonna be.
Find a way to make this work.
FFBBL. Escalia's gonna do it.
You get to manage the finer points of things like
the
your
manager
team's
idea
salary.
already, because they did the manager idea with 10-2, and you know how horrible that Blitzball system was compared to 10.
That I don't even remember it. Actually.
Nope.
It was like I played it once. I played
Sure
it once in 10-2 because you literally would just put your people where you wanted and watch the game. That was it. It was so
women
boring.
Can't play sports.
It was really boring.
So given those two options, because I think that is a real big cop-out. Like, given those two options, like, just don't fucking add Blitzball. Like, honestly, presented those two options, like, don't waste your time.
But they've already added swimming. They based the whole expansion around Blitzball.
Yeah, so let all of us, like, I would love to, like, play, like, we could make an LBR team versus the LB Army, and I think that'd be fucking awesome.
The final showdown against Xenos is going to be a one-on-one Blitzball match.
No, like, wow, this is even better than I imagined.
And Nika, to your point, I think you have the right idea about these kinds of mini games. Only add them if you can make them better than what they were before. If you can, if like for Triple Triad, if they could have justifiably said we're going to make Triple Triad something bigger and grander than it ever could have been in 8, like. All right,
and they had the opportunity to. By the way,
I still do enjoy the way Triple Triad is, and it's casual enough that I can farm NPCs while waiting for queue times. Like, I think that Triple Triad in this game is an okay addition. But I think with Blitzball, if they are not able to make us actually play against other people, there is 0 point in adding it.
Yeah, it has to be better than it was in 10, or there's no point.
Blitzball PvP.
I mean, that's pretty much what you're talking about at the point where you're talking 5 on 5.
It needs to be Blitzball PvP.
Yeah.
It's going to be one-on-one.
No,
and it needs to have an in-depth enough system like the PvP we have now to give us rewards that we care about. Because if it's literally just, oh, you get 10 MGP, like, fuck that bullshit.
Anyway, all right, Piggy, thanks for the call. A quick question before we let you go. What would make you play or invest yourself into Blitzball on a more long-term basis?
To be honest, I couldn't give you an answer at this point in time.
He didn't think that far ahead.
That's fair.
Yeah.
No.
Tombstones.
It's fair. No, that's I think that's fair, which tells you something really important, Square Enix, that you can't fuck this one up. Like this, you cannot make this another Lords of Verminion. No. You know what I mean? Like you just can't. It can't afford to be that. And if you come out with something half-baked, like, dude, your audience knows. So if you're really that receptive to feedback and criticism, as you're claiming to be, like, really look very hard at what your plans are for Blitzball, because I think that it's going to need to come correct or not at all. Like, and at this point, with how much they've said, like, we don't know what the status of Blitzball is, you can get out of this. You can totally, I'm just gonna...
Hey, we looked at it. It didn't make sense for 14. We were considering it for a while, but at the end of the day, we don't feel like we could do it better than it was in 10, and so we're just going to pass.
Yeah. And
if you say that, I'll be fine with it.
So much respect for that.
I would too. And that's not a failure, by the way. That's not a failure. That's just measuring the sentiment around your community and then, doing the work that is the best for your community. Neither of which they've been terribly good at. But
well, we were going to introduce 8 new boss monsters per tier, but we took a measured attempt and we couldn't do it better than what anyone else could do it, so we're not going to do that. We're only going to have 4 monsters.
Thanks, Piggy, for the call. We appreciate it. If you want to call Limit Break Radio on Skype, 810-515-8715, limitbreakradio.com/Discord. If you want to chime in on anything, if you just want to try to be mean to us, I mean...